Hey everyone, it's Mike with It's Pittsfield Tonight. I'm going to jump right into it. And wow, that was quite the storm. So as predicted, this winter is so far turning out to be a bad winter as far as, well, it depends how you feel about winter, but very cold and a lot of precipitation. And that was what all the outlets from U.S. meteorologists to National Weather Service, the Farmer's Almanac, they all had this year predicted as colder than normal and more precipitation than normal. So hopefully everyone's safely cleared out, roads are cleared out. I'm sure that's going to be a topic we hear about for the next couple days, how that all panned out during the storm and where we're at with that. And especially North Street. So that leads us right into, as many of you saw yesterday, I put a link to a petition up that Karen Kalinowski has put out, and it is to have the bike lanes and the layout on North Street with the bike lanes and parklets as it is to be removed and relook at this.
I understand what they're trying to do, Mike. It just won't work with our North Street. You know, it doesn't work with how many lanes we have. It doesn't work with the width of the street. It just, it's actually dangerous. I mean, I've spoken to other police officers in our traffic division. They know it's unsafe. It's you've pulled the people off of North Street, which is basically what some people say they wanted, was to get less traffic on North Street so it moves slower. And in regard to that, I've researched, if they want to just slow down traffic, they could do it through the light system, where technology has increased so much that they have mechanisms on the lights that if too many people are going too fast, they'll start turning the lights red.
So that petition is on the page, or you can get it through Karen's page. So if you're against the bike lanes, now's your chance. Karen is going to take it to the council and try to present it to the mayor to see if we can get the bike lanes removed and take the steps starting with there for the people who are against it. And, some people, a few people, it's always just a few, commented on there some really nasty stuff. Like, one person, he ended up deleting the whole thread I had going back and forth with him, but he was like, you're all a bunch of complaining hillbillies and fighting progress. And look, this is not a unique problem to Pittsfield. Under the same grant throughout the state, there's multiple communities that gave this a shot and it didn't work. I mean, here's just a few of the articles. I mean, you can see that that's been an issue under this same grant. And again, a lot of communities tried it. A grant was available, but it didn't work out. And one of the reasons, this isn't New York City, okay? Pittsfield it's like a big town. And New England towns or small cities like Pittsfield are old. Well, even Boston's old. It's one of the oldest cities in the country. But the way they were designed is differently. And North Street has always been an issue with parking. Always. How to park, which way we're going to park, accessible parking, parking garages. I mean, parking has been an issue because it's an old city and it wasn't designed for, the way we need it in today's modern age. They weren't thinking about that in the 1800s when they were building that out. So, it is what it is. And these bike lanes are not working for that reason. It's not the right structure and layout for it. It's our one strip that we call downtown. It's not a big downtown district. It's one street, and it needs to be done right. You have businesses relying on that. So the people that were just being negative or saying, you're all a bunch of hillbillies or things like that, there's no need in that. If you're that passionate about keeping the bike lanes, then rather than wasting your time coming to my Facebook page complaining about you don't like what I'm saying, start your own group. Get involved. Be part of the solution. Start a page, in support of them. Be part of the process. That's how government works. It's of the people, by the people, for the people. I mean, it's how it works. Get involved. There's nothing wrong with that. Rather than just name calling and slamming people that you disagree with, you don't have to come to my Facebook page. I'm not posting this on yours. right? Anyone who watches It's Pittsfield Tonight watches it. They follow it. You can unfollow it. You don't have to listen to me. These are issues that I feel are important. This is one with North Street that I feel is super important, and there's a city councilor involved now in taking the process, and now for the people who are against it, here's the opportunity to have those bike lanes removed. That's how it works. So if you're for it, start a group. Or if you're for water mains, get off your butt and do something about it. Get out there. I mean, I started this whole thing with my Facebook page and a laptop. That was how I started with it. And this platform grew into what it has. I like the production end of it a lot. I really enjoy video editing and marketing and that whole side of it. So I enjoy this. And I love Pittsfield. These issues are important to me. All the things I volunteer and get involved for or with are important to me. And this platform has just grown and grown and grown. So I take it very, very serious. But I don't claim to have all the answers. You should get involved too. I wish more people would. Start your own group, start a page, get a camera and a laptop, do what I do. Get out there, be a voice, be a positive voice, work towards a solution. As long as you're not being hateful or making personal attacks on people, get involved. Nobody should be discouraged from that. And I'm not discouraging anybody. And I'm all open for healthy debate. People know that on the page, but don't sit there and say, oh, you're just going to delete me and get rid of me. If you're going to just sit there and make fun of me or make fun of other people that follow the page, that deters people from participating. Those are the reasons people don't like social media. I don't like that crap on this page. So I'm highly defensive of it. I've worked my butt off and spent a lot of money to build this, and I like the audience that there is. I can put groups together now when we go out and do trash pickups or other things like that. It's bringing community together, and there's no room for negativity. There's room for debate and healthy debate, but you don't have to be a jerk about it and start slamming people and calling them hicks and hillbillies and telling them they're stupid. It don't work that way. Now, if you want to pay like $10.99 a month and have a subscription fee, I got to lock you in for a year, you can insult me. Maybe I'll offer a premium package. But my God, people need to relax a little bit. And if you're that passionate about other issues, get involved. Get involved. Do what I did. So that also leads us into, it's an election year. And this year, the big election is going to be for district attorney. And a lot of people are waiting for our current DA to make an official statement. And the rumor is she, like everybody, is waiting on to see what Maura Healey's going to do. And the rumor is everyone's waiting to see if she's going to step down as Attorney General and run for governor. So that'll be interesting because that changes a whole demographic. But I believe Andrea Harrington, our district attorney, will run for re-election. There's a few people running. I hope to do interviews and get to speak to everyone. I'm going to try to reach out to the DA and see if I can get her on soon, but she hasn't even made it public yet, so it's waiting there. And politics are nasty. I've been involved in the district attorney's race, but if the general public knew how political campaigns were, and to run for DA, you got to run a good campaign. And that's what we're going to see. Politics are war. And they have strategists and they have people that look for everything they can to attack and punch. And incumbents usually have to defend themselves, but it's hard to knock down an incumbent. Challengers have to put together a great campaign. Andrea Harrington's a good campaigner. So whoever runs against her, and I know Robert Sullivan is running, Judy Knight is considering it, you have to put together a great campaign and have a strategy, and you have to work it like a war. And it's sad, that's how it is. And I know a lot of people don't like that that's how it is, but that's reality, and that's the only way you win elections. So it'll be interesting. This will be a big one because Andrea is going to be a tough one to unseat. She's a great campaigner. And I shouldn't say Andrea, District Attorney Harrington. So also coming up, I have an interview that I've been trying to knock down. I missed Tricia due to a scheduling thing she had, and then we scheduled another meeting, and due to some circumstances that I had come up at the last minute, we had to reschedule that. So I'll be speaking to Tricia later on today if she's available. She might be really busy because of the storm. I haven't checked back in with her, but I'll be speaking with her. I should be speaking with her later today, going over the bridges, and specifically Holmes Road, Pex Road, and Barker Road, and some people asking now about on Melbourne, when that's going to be fixed, because that's narrowed down, and that's kind of a dangerous, weird way they've got that. But all the bridges that have been under construction, and some for years. And so that's coming up. The business tour, I'm continuing. I'm meeting with many business owners. I've got a lot scheduled. The weather kind of slowed things down a bit too, so you can check out all the videos on the website. It's pittsfieldtonight.com. I'm really excited about where that's going. I'm kind of focusing on that being the hub for a lot of this stuff, and I've got some really exciting stuff that I'm working on, or stuff I'm excited about, that I'll be adding to the website. So make sure you check that out. It's pittsfieldtonight.com. And everyone stay safe, stay healthy, stay safe driving, be positive, get involved. You know, you can disagree with somebody, but be civil. If you're that passionate, start your own group, and I promise I won't go there and tell you that you're wrong. I will never do that. But get involved. Don't just complain. Get involved. So, all right, that's it for now, and I'll catch you all in the next day or two.